Hello everyone, welcome to Conversations with Sakeina. In today's video, we are going to do a walkthrough of one of the most amazing decks I think that I've ever had the pleasure of working with. It is not a new deck, I believe it came out in 2019, but it is stunning. So I wanted to bring it back into the limelight just one more time for those who maybe haven't seen it and for those who maybe would like to re-see it. Before we get into it though, if you are a fan of tarot pick-a-cards, weekly tarot forecasts, tarot and oracle walkthroughs, and monthly zodiac forecasts, you're in the right place because that's what I do, and I upload 3 times a week. So if that's of interest to you, hit that like button to share the fun, and subscribe so you don't miss any of my weekly content. Okay, let's get into today's walkthrough, which is, and you may have guessed, the Light Seers Tarot by Chris Ann. Now, if you've already seen this deck, don't click off quite yet because it is oftentimes nice to see it again, but towards the end of this video, I am going to ask my spirit guide, Sakeina, who this channel is named after, to give her take on this deck. She can be pretty enlightening about decks at times. All the walkthroughs have her take on them. So I'm going to switch camera angles so that we're looking straight down at these cards and I can share with you how beautiful they are. Be right back. Okay, so first we look at the box. It is not a giant box by any means. If we go by my hand, it fits in the palm of my hand, but these are pretty much tarot cards that are normal size. In other words, the same as what the Rider-Waite-Smith deck would be. The box has the finger and thumb hole here to make taking off the lid very easy. It has some beautiful artwork, simple but beautiful. And the back says, by reimagining the traditional tarot archetypes and symbols in a contemporary boho and intuitive style, the Light Seers Tarot experiences the light and shadow sides of our natures and explores the lessons that can be learned from both. The expressive characters who live within the landscapes of the cards tell stories, ask questions, and provide guidance. The deck is an ideal companion as you seek to uncover the places in your life and in yourself that are most in need of illumination. And I find that line very good because this is a deck that just feels joyous. It has your typical trouble cards, obviously, but it still feels so joyous, as though no matter what it is that you find out, it's going to be a wonderful experience. So in the lid we have, and into the gray we follow like 1,000 flickering stars, and there in a sunlit hollow we lose and find what is ours. Dear Light and Shadow Seer, may this deck help you to find what is yours. And it's signed by Chris Ann. Lovely, so lovely. So it is a good solid box. I think it's one that would last a long time. And according to this, it's $24.99 US and $33.99 Canadian, which may have changed over the years. And it has a beautiful star in the bottom. I love the colors. Just love the coloring. All right, so here we have the guidebook. And I always debate, whether I should go through this in the beginning or at the end. I kind of like to do it in the beginning just to get it over with. So we're just going to look at the contents for right now. So we have Dearest Light Seer. We have Working and Healing with the Light Seers Tarot, the Major Arcana, the Minor Arcana, Wands, Cups, Swords, and Pentacles, About Chris Ann, and Acknowledgements. So I'll read the Dearest Light Seer quickly. Dearest Light Seer, when I started creating the Light Seers Tarot, I was determined to create a healing deck, one that was aligned with contemporary spiritual experiences and 21st century life, and that included relatable, free-spirited characters who took responsibility for their own sunshine and light. I imagined a deck of intuitive guides who would dig into truth and unveil our shadow aspects as they shared their wisdom with us. My goal was to create a happy deck that would lift me up without sacrificing tarot's incredible ability to illuminate any deeper meanings that hid beneath the surface. It had to be insistent enough to prod me to take responsibility for my thoughts and actions while also inspiring me to do the deeper healing work when I was ready. The result of my study is the deck you hold in your hands, and I invite you to explore this world of traditional and non-traditional archetypes with me. It is my wish that you make the characters your own and breathe new meaning into their worlds as you work your magic into the cards. Tarot can be a profoundly healing tool, and as you explore the sunshine and shadow-laden path of the Light Seer, I hope you hear it whisper that shadow is a profound tool and that light is an awesome endgame. If you want to go deeper with your cards, I have created the lightseertarot.com website where you will be able to find more materials to support your tarot journey. To connect with others who use the deck, use the healing hashtag #LightSeersTarot to find one another online. If I had one piece of advice for a new reader, it would be to trust in your ability to do this. You totally can. Wait, I have one more piece of advice. Have fun. Giant love and epic magic to you. XO, Chris Ann. So we will get back into this guidebook after going through this tarot deck, because I will read a few bits out of it. But let's start taking a look, and maybe we'll hit a card that we want to look deeper into. So we're going to keep this right here. So here we have the Fool. The Magician. And I feel as though this deck is very, very vibrant. And I don't think there's a lot of cameras that really show the vibrancy of them. You hold them in your hands, and again, they are so vibrant and so full of light. The Empress. The Emperor. The Hierophant. The Lovers. The Chariot. Strength. The Hermit. So stunning. The Wheel. Justice. The Hanged Man. Death and Rebirth for the Death card. Temperance. The Devil. The Tower. The Star. The Moon. The Sun. Judgment. The World. Ace of Wands. Two of Wands. Three of Wands. Four of Wands. Five of Wands. Six of Wands. Seven of Wands. This Seven of Wands card, it's known to show holding your ground. We have all these wands down below that are pointing up in a threatening manner in the Rider-Waite-Smith card. I love this because I feel as though the person in this card, they're very sure of their position and nothing can threaten them. Their foundation is extremely strong, and from there all they can do is grow. I love this card. The Eight of Wands. Nine of Wands. Ten of Wands. Page of Wands. Knight of Wands. Queen of Wands. King of Wands. Ace of Cups. Two of Cups. Three of Cups. Four of Cups. Five of Cups. Six of Cups. Seven of Cups. Eight of Cups. Nine of Cups. 10 of Cups. Page of Cups. Now this is one of those that I am going to look in the book for. And I actually think I do this pretty often for the Page of Cups for some reason. I know what it means to me, but I want to see what is said in the book, because the legs going up in the air and the pig and the bowl, the flying pig and the bowl, they're a little confusing to me. So let's see what the Page of Cups says. Now the way that this is set up, we have the Light Seer, which is the keywords, the Shadow Seer, which is reversed, and then a blurb here, and then a kind of saying. So let's see what we have here. A dreamer, so the Light Seer or upright, a dreamer, serendipity, creativity, new unexpected trajectories, magic and synchronicity, an open and joyful heart, sensitivity and naivety in romance, being motivated by innovative ideas. The Shadow Seer, missing the signs, being overly sensitive, displaying childish emotions, blocked creativity. There is a serendipity and magic here. Like the first breath of love or a very first kiss, anything is possible at this time. Be open to wildly wonderful miracles. This is the When Pigs Fly card. Okay, that explains the pig. And holding it in your hands is a sign that unforeseen yet fortuitous events are coming your way. Bring childlike enthusiasm to the unknown and welcome any unexpected twists on your journey. Be open to inspiration from the strangest of places and pay attention to the intuitive musings that arrive. They will give your creativity wings. As you enjoy this time of strangely unique thinking, ensure that you are not being overly sensitive or blocking your own flow because you are trying to control the process. Allow your emotions to follow the breadcrumbs of joy. Play a little more. Do something silly. Stay curious about any feelings of wonder and awe and allow your sensitive dreamer to dream. And then the larger print, the world is my flourishing oyster and I am excited to see what happens next. Okay, so that's pretty much how the book reads for all, including there's no extra anything for Major Arcana or Minor Arcana cards. And I don't believe there are no spreads either in this deck or are there? Hold on. Upright and reversal information, readings and spreads. We do have spreads. So we've got 1 card spread, 2 card spread, 3 card spread, 4 card spread, and another 3, it looks like, called Soul Joy spread. All right, so let's get back to the cards here. We have the Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups, King of Cups, and I so love how peaceful many of these people in the cards are. Ace of Swords, Two of Swords, Three of Swords, Four of Swords, Five of Swords, Six of Swords, Seven of Swords, Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords, 10 of Swords, Page of Swords, Knight of Swords, Queen of Swords, and King of Swords. Ace of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Okay. So here are the backs. They are reversible. And the cardstock is, it snaps, but it's stiff, a bit stiff. I shuffle this deck in this way because I can't seem to get it to bend to do a riffle shuffle. And that could be my shyness because, yeah, it's quite stiff, because I'm always afraid when I get to the end here, that I'm going to actually bend the card. And I don't want to put a crease in one of my cards. So for these, I just shuffle them this way. But someone else who is better at shuffling than I am might not have any problem with shuffling these cards at all. So I'm going to go off camera for a moment and get these all shuffled up so we can come back and ask Sakeina what her take on the Light Seers Tarot is. Be right back. Okay, so I'm back and we are going to let Sakeina, well, we're going to try to let her throw out the cards that she would like us to see. Usually we get 2, one at a time, hopefully. So let's see what she shoots out here for us. And if it takes a moment, I will. There's the 9 of Swords. Ah, okay. And so, wow, okay, we have more than our share here. So we have Chariot, Death and Rebirth, 2 of Swords, and the 7 of Wands. So I feel like what Sakeina is saying here with the 9 of Swords is that if a person is having difficulty reading tarot, really thinking it through, and they're very frustrated over trying to be able to read, and it's become more of a nightmare than fun, and the energy, they're just losing the steam, the energy to want to read tarot. This deck, I believe she's saying, is going to fast track them because it is allowing them to see the light and dark side, to use the imagination and to gain confidence. This deck will help them gain confidence, and it will be as though, since it is kind of a deck of its own, Sakeina is saying that it will be a whole new way of reading for this person or for people, a whole new way of looking at things. So a transformation in the way that things are being read. And I feel like with the 2 of Swords, this is just saying they will no longer be blinded. As long as they take the blinder off, make the decision that they're going to use this deck and take the blinder off, the blindfold. Their hands are not tied. Their thinking is not only designated for the Rider-Waite-Smith. This is obviously based on the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. However, it isn't the imagery of the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. And sometimes that can cause some issues when using a new deck. But you just need to make the decision, she says, to think differently. And before you know it, you will have, and remember, this is the card I chose that I said I really, really like. There won't be anybody or anything threatening your ability to read these cards. It will be, you'll have a solid foundation. And when you have that kind of solid foundation and that kind of confidence and centering, you can't help but grow in your reading practice. And as is my habit, I always look at the elements of the cards, and I see that there's air, and the Chariot is water, Death is water, Swords again is air, and Wands is fire. So the only thing missing here is Cups. So I think that Sakeina is saying it didn't need to be here, because intuition in reading cards just is. So I don't think she felt like she needed to add that into the 5 cards that she spit out here for us. But it is going to be, and I'm saying it, it is going to be based on intuition. It's that centering and really intuitively reading what you're seeing. And I think she left out the Cups as well, because she doesn't want to influence whether you love the deck or not. In my opinion, you're going to love the deck just because of the presence that it puts on the table. This is a great deck for clients. It's not really a scary deck. It is just a very light-filled deck. Even the Death card has brilliance. So anyway, there you have it. This is the Light Seers Tarot by Chris Ann. I hope you've enjoyed this walkthrough. Until next time, take care.